yourself in 1 minute.
Okay, I'm Dan Zhang from National Zhenji University, and I study. My major is risk management and insurance. In my college time, I think there are two important points to focus on. That is to know how to cooperate with others and think individually. And I learned this from attending activities and watching news from time to time. So, and with these 2 points, which I think is very important and should be prepared to study BA. I also be very passionate to study BA. So please let me be one of your members.
So why do you choose our school instead of other graduate schools?
For first thing that I think I want to study BA because I study risk management and insurance in my college, and as I've already got many professional knowledge about risk management and insurance, and also now I want to know more about this business, and so I want to attend your this school. And besides, there are also many other schools. I still think that my top choice NTU, and it's also, there are many reasons, and because I think to stay in Taipei, that is more convenient to me, so I want to study this school.
So here is one news message. There is you can see many news is about the sports firms that were examined with the material that are bad of our health, the sport drinks. So how do you feel about this news?
Can I get more clear information?
I just want you to use your view of consumer to to show your feel about this news about this sport drink that has bad material for our health, which has a bad effect for our health.
I still don't understand. Sorry.
Okay, so let's change your question. So, can you tell me one domestic news recently?
One domestic news, I think that recently I saw there are many financial hold company and trying to have many other try to melt other financial holding companies, and they're trying to be much more bigger and hoping to go into the China land and have more be more competitive. Yes.
So how do you feel about it?
I think it's okay because if we want to be more competitive in Asia, even in the world, to be much more to be larger is important. Yes, this can help them to be much more competitive.
Okay. So, do you usually play a role in your group as a listener or speaker?
Play a role
in a group as a listener or speaker?
I play a role as a listener or speak, and I think both of these, because sometimes we need to hear more about what others talking about, but we also have to propose our own opinions. Yes.
Okay. So what's the biggest drawback that confuse you until now?
Biggest drawback that I think that might be I'm easily to be nervous. Yes, and every time I do presentations or do something I have never done, I will be nervous. Yes.
So how do you improve it?
I think try to look not that nervous is very important. So I will try to make myself feel confidently. Yes.
Okay. This is all for our today's interview.
Okay.
So, but I need to tell you one thing. That is because there are two stages in this interview, but because you are alone, so we can't have the group interview today.
Okay.
But in group interview, there will be 15 minutes, and there will be 5 to 6 interviewers sitting in the room with a double mirror rooms. Yeah, and one professor will in the room and give you the question and let you to discuss. Yeah. Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Are you ready to give feedback?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think.
Hold on. If you're ready, I'll call her.
Oh, okay. So okay.
Good. Okay. Could you? Debbie, you can relax a bit more. You're the interviewer.
She's like super nervous.
Yeah, you can tell. Sometimes the interviewer feel nervous too. So. Yeah, that happens. Okay. All right. Quick reflection.
Okay.
No more than
what
10
you
seconds.
what you said. Yes, I was really super nervous
Okay.
because I don't know what.
Go ahead.
That's okay. Because I don't know what I will face the questions, and also when I come into here, I will want blank. So I think maybe I should be prepared more.
Yes.
And I think one reason is that I didn't prepare that more.
Yeah, okay. Actually, that's why we're doing this project. It's to try to give you this experience so you can prepare more. Okay, it's hard to find a person to really practice like this. Okay, good.
And
Okay.
I want
All right, feedback.
to tell you that I am super nervous. Okay, because
That will decrease your credibility next week. So. Go ahead.
I will improve it.
Okay.
But the questions about the news incidents, like just I ask you, even if I am nervous, so I didn't English chat, it's clear. But the news incident is almost the interviewer will ask you in every
It's
interview.
actually a real question, right?
Yeah, it's a real
really
question.
interesting question.
In the past, they will ask one news incident to you, and you need to add analysis or to give your feedback. So you need to care about the environment.
Or
Yeah,
care about
yeah,
the
need to-
news.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
And I think you have good eye contact because I feel nervous because you keep looking at me. I feel a little bit afraid.
Yeah, afraid. But that's true. When we maintain eye contact, make sure the person feel comfortable too. Okay.
Fierce.
If you keep staring at the person, so you have to sense. It's a communication. You're sending the message. You're also receiving the message. If you think your eye contact make the person uncomfortable, then you can take a look at some other places first and then come back. Okay, don't keep looking at the person and make the person feel uncomfortable. But it's unusual normally. I mean, for interviewer, unless the interviewer it's the first time, it's for the person do the interview, then maybe the interviewer feel uncomfortable. But normally, interviewer will be okay. However, you need to sense your interaction with the person. Okay, that's also good feedback. Anything else to add?
I think honors is good, but maybe you can show more in because when you tell me that your top choice is NTU, so I will think that so if I don't if NTU will choose you, and you will come to our school.
That's
Yeah.
a good point.
So
Okay.
I still think you need to be more patient about my
My
first-
school.
the-
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a really good point.